Today I want to show you how I prepare my fish to be frozen. Now I don't always freeze my fish. When I can, I try to give it away to my friends and family. Otherwise, I try to dry age it and consume it within a few days. But sometimes you're going to want to freeze it so you have it for a later date. We're actually going to take a look at this one that I've been testing out for the last 8 months. It's by Weston Brand. It's a chamber bag. These things are commercial grade monsters, and I've had for a long time the standard ones that you get from Costco, the food savers that pull air out. This one actually pulls air out of the chamber, not just out of the bag, which is just game changing, and it really improves the quality of the meat. But before we get to using this guy, let's go get a fish so that we can fillet it up and get it ready to be saved. As you can see, here is a cabrilla. This is a leopard grouper that I shot a few days ago in Baja. All right, so we finished filleting the fish. Now it's time for us to put it in the bags. And on Weston, you can get a bunch of bags. This is not the rolling stuff. You can do the rolls if you want to make them, but I like pre-made bags, especially the smaller ones, because it allows you to get just the right portion. You don't really want to refreeze your fish. So before we put a fillet in the bag, it is best to dry them off. And this can seem a little bit wasteful, but it really does improve the quality of the meat. I like to get some paper towels and then start patting dry both sides. And as you can see, there's a lot of moisture on these fillets. This is nice and dry. So what I'll do is put the fillet in the bag and do another fillet roughly the same size. For this, the drier the better. You'll definitely notice it when you defrost your fish and you don't see any water crystals. Here's another tip. Put the flesh to flesh side facing each other or skin to skin, but don't mix and match. You don't want anything on the skin contaminating the flesh and vice versa. So if you kind of match them together, you won't have any problems. Bag number one, done. So if you have a fillet that is too big for the bag, then it's helpful to just take a knife and cut it into the appropriate portion sizes that you want. So for this one, I'll probably cut it down the middle. Now that we got all our bags situated, let's put it in the chamber bag and suck out all the air. The thing about this chamber bag is that it's super heavy. Lift with your legs, not your back. And you're definitely not gonna be taking this one on a trip like you can some of the smaller food savers. But where this thing is heavy just means it's got that sucking power. All right, first thing you need to do is turn it on, press the on button. You just push this button, vacuum degree. Max goes to 29.5. That seal at 3.5 is solid, so we'll leave that. Max with a 3.5 second seal will surely get the job done.